AI and blockchain are transforming wealth.
Did you know that artificial intelligence and blockchain technologies can transform your financial life overnight? Imagine being able to accelerate wealth creation and ensure a more secure financial future with just one click. But what few people know is that the secret behind it all is about to be revealed. And most importantly, the last tip I'm going to share at the end of this video will change the way you think about money. Stay until the end and discover how technology can be the key to your financial success.
Chapter 1: The AI Revolution in the Financial Market.
Have you ever stopped to think about how artificial intelligence is transforming the financial world? In recent years, AI has become one of the biggest drivers of change in the market, and although many see it as an automation tool, it has a much deeper role in the process of generating wealth. AI is redefining business, investing, and even our own personal finances. When we talk about AI, we are not just referring to process automation, but to something much more significant: algorithms that can learn and adapt on their own. In the financial sector, these algorithms are enabling real-time data analysis, helping investors make faster and more accurate decisions. This not only increases profitability, but also minimizes risk, creating an environment where financial decisions are more strategic and well-informed. Imagine a traditional investor who spends hours analyzing charts and reports. Now imagine an AI that can do this in a matter of seconds, analyzing an infinite amount of data. This type of large-scale information processing not only saves time, but also offers almost unbeatable accuracy. With big data, machine learning, and deep learning, AI is rewriting the rules of the game, democratizing access to information that was previously exclusive to large investors. In addition, AI is already being used to predict market trends. Investors and technology companies are using predictive models to anticipate market movements with impressive accuracy. These models can process historical data and identify patterns invisible to the human eye. This allows companies to better prepare for economic changes and individuals to benefit from smarter investments. A clear example of how AI is reshaping the financial market is the use of trading bots. These bots, powered by AI, are capable of executing transactions at a speed and accuracy that a human being could never achieve. Some traders even prefer to completely rely on these automated systems to optimize their profits. This type of technology not only offers a competitive advantage, but also allows anyone to access advanced investment strategies, such as algorithmic trading, without needing to be an expert. However, it is not only in the world of investments that AI is making a difference. Another area where AI is making a big impact is personal finance. With the emergence of digital financial assistants, such as Robo-Advisor, anyone can now get personalized investment advice without having to pay for expensive consulting. This is allowing people with fewer resources to access sophisticated financial strategies, something that until recently was only available to the wealthiest. In addition, AI-based smart credit platforms are revolutionizing the way people obtain financing. With AI, credit analyses are faster, more accurate and fairer, taking into account not only credit scores, but also alternative data such as spending behavior and digital history. This opens doors for millions of people who were previously excluded from the financial market, allowing them to access credit in a fairer and more accessible way. However, it is important to remember that, like any other technology, AI in the financial market also has its challenges. On the one hand, automation can eliminate jobs, especially in areas such as financial advice and data analysis. On the other hand, AI can help reduce fraud and improve transparency in financial transactions. The potential for AI to transform the financial market is enormous, but it also requires careful regulation to ensure that innovations do not cause more harm than good. Another important issue is the impact of AI on equity and access to wealth. While AI-based technologies can democratize access to investments and credit, there is also a risk that those with greater access to cutting-edge technology will benefit disproportionately. This could create an even greater divide between the rich and the poor, as individuals with more resources could use these technologies to further expand their financial advantage. In short, AI is already changing the way we manage our finances. It has the power to optimize investment decisions, increase efficiency, and even democratize access to wealth. In the next chapter, we'll explore another revolution happening in the financial world: blockchain and cryptocurrencies. These technologies are reshaping money in ways you may never have imagined. Get ready to discover how decentralization could change the future of our economy.
Chapter 2: The Power of Blockchain and Cryptocurrencies.
Have you heard of blockchain? It may seem like a distant dream, but this technology is already transforming the financial market in a much more profound way than you might think. Blockchain is the basis of cryptocurrencies, but its impact goes far beyond the digital universe and the digital currency we know, such as Bitcoin. In short, it is a revolutionary way of recording information in a secure, transparent, and decentralized way. Blockchain is essentially a shared database, which does not depend on a single entity, such as a bank or government, to ensure its security. Instead, it is managed by a network of computers spread across the world. This ensures that the data recorded on a blockchain cannot be altered or erased, which makes it incredibly secure. This security is one of the main reasons why cryptocurrencies have become so popular, since transactions carried out with them are practically immutable and cannot be altered by intermediaries. But what does this have to do with how we get rich? In many ways, blockchain and cryptocurrencies have created a new way of thinking about money and investing. Previously, money was centralized, controlled by banks and governments. With the decentralization provided by blockchain, individuals can directly control their own wealth without relying on intermediaries such as banks. This system has the potential to democratize the economy, allowing anyone, regardless of their location or financial status, to access investment opportunities that were previously restricted to an elite. The concept of cryptocurrencies has also changed the way we think about money. Traditional currencies, such as the real, dollar, or euro, are centralized and controlled by governments. Cryptocurrencies, on the other hand, are decentralized and operate on a global network of computers. Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other digital currencies are secure, fast, and transparent, allowing financial transactions to be carried out directly and without the need for an intermediary. This system not only reduces the cost of international transactions, but also reduces the risk of fraud and human error. But the impacts of blockchain and cryptocurrencies go beyond financial transactions. They are giving rise to a new investment market. Previously, investments were restricted to traditional assets such as stocks, real estate, and bonds. With blockchain technology, new decentralized investment opportunities have emerged, such as ICOs, initial cryptocurrency offerings, and DeFi, decentralized finance. These options offer an opportunity for financial growth for those seeking a higher potential return, but they also involve a high degree of risk, which requires the investor to be well informed. However, many question, does the future of money really involve cryptocurrencies? The truth is that cryptocurrencies still face a major barrier to acceptance. there are issues such as volatility, regulation, and widespread acceptance that need to be resolved before we can see cryptocurrencies as a legitimate currency in everyday life. However, what is undeniable is the enormous potential of this technology to transform the financial market. Let's talk a little about decentralized finance. DeFi is a growing movement that aims to create a financial infrastructure without intermediaries. Imagine a banking system where there is no need for banks, brokers, or other traditional financial institutions to make loans, insure, or trade. This is possible thanks to blockchain and smart contracts. These contracts, programmed to automatically execute transactions when certain conditions are met, have the potential to revolutionize the way we deal with money. Transactions are carried out directly, without the intervention of a central authority, which makes the process much faster and cheaper. However, DeFi also has its challenges. The smart contract system is still in its early stages, and despite being revolutionary, it can present risks such as software bugs or security flaws. In addition, access to these platforms is still limited, which may prevent a large number of people from benefiting from this innovation. Another important issue in the world of cryptocurrencies and blockchain is the environmental impact. Many cryptocurrencies, such as Bitcoin, use a process called mining to validate transactions on the network. This process requires enormous energy consumption, which raises concerns about the ecological impact of cryptocurrencies. However, there is a growing movement to create more sustainable digital currencies that use less energy, which could help reduce the environmental footprint of this technology. What can we conclude about the future of money based on blockchain, technology, and cryptocurrencies? In many ways, cryptocurrencies have the potential to transform the global economy. They offer a decentralized alternative to the traditional financial system and allow individuals around the world to access financial opportunities in a more equitable and efficient way. However, as with any innovation, there are hurdles to overcome, and mainstream acceptance of cryptocurrencies is still far from being a reality. In the next chapter, we will explore how artificial intelligence is being used to revolutionize the investment and wealth management process. Get ready to learn how AI can not only help you invest better, but also make more informed financial decisions.
Did you like these strategies to achieve financial freedom? Then leave a like and subscribe for more content that will transform your life.
Chapter 3: The Artificial Intelligence Revolution in Finance.
Artificial intelligence is transforming every industry, and the financial market is no exception. With AI, we can analyze vast amounts of data in real time, predict market trends, and even automate investment decisions. But how exactly does this impact the future of money? The answer lies in the efficiency and accuracy that AI offers compared to traditional methods. Imagine having a financial assistant that, in addition to understanding your preferences and spending behavior, can also predict market fluctuations with an accuracy that is almost impossible for a human being. This is already a reality. Predictive AI tools now analyze large amounts of historical data, market indicators, financial news, and even social media to predict which stocks and assets will rise or fall in the coming days. For investors, this means making faster, more informed decisions, maximizing the chances of profit and minimizing risk. More than that, AI is also creating new investment models, using algorithms that automatically adjust investment portfolios according to market behavior. Unlike humans, who can be influenced by emotions or judgment biases, AI operates logically, calculating probabilities and minimizing errors. This has a major impact on wealth management and the resource allocation process, making it more efficient and accurate. However, the application of AI in finance goes beyond investments. The automation of financial processes is enabling the creation of robo-advisors, AI-based financial advisory platforms that help users manage their personal finances efficiently. These virtual advisors are able to perform a detailed analysis of the user's financial situation, offering personalized recommendations on how to save, invest, and manage debt. They can even streamline tax returns and help plan for retirement more strategically. And how can AI help us get rich? In simple terms, it eliminates uncertainty and provides a strategic advantage. AI enables investors of all levels, from beginners to professionals, to seize investment opportunities that might otherwise go unnoticed. With predictive analytics, investment assistance, and automated platforms, AI helps maximize profit potential and minimize costly human error. AI technology is also personalizing the investment experience. For example, imagine an investment platform where choices are based on your financial goals and risk profile. AI can adjust your portfolio in real time based on market changes or even changes in your financial behavior. This helps investors stay focused on their goals without the pressure of having to monitor the market 24/7. Additionally, AI algorithms can be used to evaluate companies and projects before they are considered for investment. AI can analyze not only a company's financial data, but also external factors such as market trends and consumer feedback. This allows investors to make a more accurate and informed assessment of the risks and returns of a potential investment, helping to avoid bad investments and identify more profitable opportunities. The impact of artificial intelligence on the future of money also includes the decentralization of financial management. With the use of blockchain and smart contracts integrated with AI, the financial system can become even more efficient and secure. By automating financial processes and enabling direct and transparent transactions, AI has the power to transform the way we conduct transactions, making them faster, safer, and at a lower cost. Despite all the potential of AI, there are challenges to be addressed. The main concern is security. AI can be vulnerable to cyber attacks, which could compromise sensitive data and result in financial losses. In addition, the full automation of investment decisions raises questions about the responsibility and ethics of using algorithms to influence individuals' financial choices. In a world where artificial intelligence is increasingly present, one of the most important questions that arise is the impact on the lives of ordinary people. How can AI help individuals who don't have access to sophisticated financial resources or the knowledge needed to make complex investments? The good news is that AI is becoming more democratized and accessible, creating opportunities for everyone, from those with small savings to more experienced investors. As AI continues to develop, personal finance is likely to become more automated, intelligent, and accessible. In the not-too-distant future, financial decisions may no longer be made by humans, but by intelligent algorithms, always with the goal of improving quality of life and making money work for us more effectively. In the next chapter, we will explore how digital currencies and blockchain are reshaping the future of finance and opening up new possibilities for wealth. Don't miss it.
Chapter 4: Blockchain and Digital Currencies, the New Path to Wealth and Financial Security.
Blockchain and digital currencies are two of the most exciting innovations in the world of finance. While many people are familiar with Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, the true impact of blockchain goes far beyond these currencies. Blockchain, at its core, is a decentralized technology that offers transparency, security, and immunity to fraud. These characteristics make it a perfect foundation for creating new financial systems that are more accessible and secure. Cryptocurrencies, such as Bitcoin and Ethereum, are challenging traditional banking systems and offering people a new way to store and transfer money without relying on intermediaries like banks. However, more important than the cryptocurrencies themselves, the real power lies in blockchain technology, which has the potential to transform everything from payments to smart contracts and asset management. Blockchain allows financial transactions to be made directly between parties without the need for a centralized institution to validate and process those transactions. This means that transaction fees can be significantly reduced and transactions can be completed in real time. This not only makes the system faster, but also reduces the opportunities for fraud and reduces the possibility of human error. One of the most interesting aspects of blockchain is the ability to create smart contracts, which are self-executing agreements. This means that once the agreed conditions are met, the contract is automatically executed without the need for human intervention. This can be used for project financing, insurance compensation, and even loans and financing, making the entire process more efficient, cheaper, and safer. In addition, blockchain technology has a huge impact on asset management. Imagine a system where you could trade stocks, real estate, or even securities directly without the need for intermediaries. This would make the market more accessible and transparent. And best of all, by eliminating intermediaries, the risk of fraud and errors would be reduced to almost zero. However, blockchain goes beyond the financial market. It can be used to create global payment systems without the need for currency conversions or exchange rates, making international transactions faster and cheaper. This is especially useful in an increasingly globalized world, where fast, fee-free international transfers are a necessity for business. Another important point is the impact of digital currencies on access to wealth. Unlike traditional financial systems, which require you to have access to banks and bank accounts to make transactions, cryptocurrencies offer a way for anyone with an internet connection to access finances. This is especially significant in countries with unstable economies, where local currencies can quickly lose their value. By adopting cryptocurrencies, people have the opportunity to protect their assets and even accumulate wealth in a global, decentralized marketplace. Financial security is also a key benefit of digital currencies. Unlike traditional banking, where your bank account can be hacked or frozen by a centralized institution, with digital currencies, you have full control over your own money. Because transactions are recorded on a public ledger, it is nearly impossible for a fraudster to alter or falsify transactions. This provides a level of security that traditional banking systems cannot achieve. Digital currencies also open doors to new investment opportunities. Tokenization platforms are allowing ordinary investors to participate in previously inaccessible markets, such as real estate and art. Through the use of digital tokens, individuals can divide large assets into smaller chunks, allowing more individuals to engage in investments that were traditionally reserved for large investors or financial institutions. However, blockchain and digital currencies still face challenges, such as regulation and volatility. The lack of global regulation can lead to legal challenges and even the misuse of cryptocurrencies for money laundering. In addition, the volatility of cryptocurrencies means that individuals need to be aware of the risks when investing in these assets. While digital currencies offer great potential for wealth, they also require proper financial education and risk management. The future of money is undoubtedly being reshaped by these technologies. With blockchain revolutionizing the financial sector and digital currencies providing access to new investment opportunities, it is possible that in the future, the process of accumulating wealth will be much more democratic and accessible to everyone from anywhere in the world. In the next chapter, we will explore the role of technology in personal financial empowerment and how innovations are creating new paths for people to achieve financial freedom. Don't miss it.
Want to achieve wealth and freedom? Start now. Leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss the next tips.
Chapter 5: How Artificial Intelligence is Revolutionizing Financial Freedom and Personal Well-Being.
Artificial intelligence, AI, is being called one of the greatest technological revolutions of our time, and for good reason. AI has the power to transform virtually every aspect of our lives, including wealth accumulation and financial well-being. But how exactly does it do this? Well, AI is making it possible to manage personal finances in a personalized and optimized way, based on real-time data and predictions. One of the most obvious ways in which AI is changing personal finances is with virtual financial assistants. Automated investment platforms or robo-advisors are using AI algorithms to help people manage their investments more efficiently. These systems can analyze large volumes of data and make financial recommendations that would be impossible for a human to make in real time. Additionally, AI can help people make smarter financial decisions by offering personalized financial planning. Imagine a tool that can not only assess your current financial situation, but also predict future scenarios based on your spending behavior, past investments, and global economic trends. This is already a reality for many users of financial apps and virtual advisors, which are powered by constantly evolving machine learning algorithms. But the benefits of AI don't stop there. Financial automation is becoming increasingly accessible, allowing people to make investments and trades autonomously without the need for intermediaries. Artificial intelligence allows you to set up automated investment strategies, which automatically adjust asset allocation based on market conditions, your risk profile, and your financial goals. AI is also helping people make more informed decisions about how to spend their money and even save. Through smart budgeting apps, AI analyzes your spending habits and suggests ways to save money, cut expenses, and even generate investment opportunities. This helps create a healthier financial mindset, where every decision is made based on hard data and a realistic forecast of the future. Another significant impact of AI on personal finance is in the field of financial education. AI is being used to create personalized learning platforms that adapt to each individual's level of knowledge and interests. This allows people to acquire essential financial skills to manage their finances, understand how investments work, how to save for retirement, and how to deal with credit and debt. Personalization makes learning more effective and accessible to everyone, regardless of their previous experience. AI is also playing an important role in assessing financial risks. Using advanced algorithms, AI can more accurately predict market fluctuations and identify investment opportunities that might otherwise go unnoticed. This makes investments safer and helps investors minimize the risks associated with financial market fluctuations. On the other hand, blockchain, which we have already discussed in previous chapters, is also functioning as a complementary security system for financial transactions. The combination of blockchain and AI provides an extra layer of protection and efficiency, creating a safer and more reliable financial system. AI can identify suspicious transactions in real time, while the blockchain records these transactions irrefutably, ensuring transparency and security. The future of financial freedom is undoubtedly being shaped by these innovative technologies. As AI and blockchain continue to evolve, opportunities for financial growth and access to investments will become increasingly accessible to everyone. No matter where you are in the world, digital tools can help you make better financial decisions. While providing a fairer and more accessible way to build wealth, The combination of artificial intelligence, blockchain, and other financial innovations is creating a new landscape of financial possibilities for everyone. This is a new financial standard that aims to democratize access to wealth and improve quality of life in a more efficient and intelligent way. It's not just about accumulating wealth, but about empowering people with the tools and knowledge they need to achieve true financial freedom. In conclusion, the key to the future of money lies in how we choose to use these innovations. By embracing these new technologies, we can maximize the potential for financial growth and improve our quality of life, while creating a more equitable, efficient, and sustainable future for all. Now is the time to invest in what the financial future holds.
Now that you know the power of financial technologies and how artificial intelligence and blockchain are revolutionizing the way we build our wealth, the question is, what will you do with it? The financial future is within your reach, and the opportunities to create financial freedom have never been greater. You have the tools to transform your life in your hands, and the secret is to start now. What you learned here could be the first step on a journey that will change everything. Don't wait any longer. It's time to act. Take control of your future and start building your wealth with the innovations that are transforming the market. Success is within your reach, and the next chapter of this story depends on you. Now is the time. Start applying what you learned today and awaken your true financial potential. The future is yours.